Okay, part two. Uh, how to get these things in and out. All right, you see that wedge or the bevel, flat spot, whatever you want to call it? If you turn that just a little bit too much when you're trying to get out of that hole, it won't come out because the roller actually catches the block. So you'll have to pull them out pretty straight to get them out, and do yourself a favor, line them up like that. Now, the other thing about this engine, when you are doing a valve train, make sure you also pay extremely good attention to that if you don't have a lot of engine experience. Myself, I already knew by looking at it that the push rods were going to be different lengths. Okay, the long ones, see the long ones, there's long and short ones. The long ones go to the intake valves. The short ones go to, wait, did I say no? Long ones go to exhaust valves. Short ones go to intake valves. See, intake. These are the short ones, and on here it'll say E exhaust somewhere on one of these sides. Somewhere, I don't know. It says it either way. Make sure you pay close attention to that when you're putting it back together, because if you don't, you'll be taking the head back off and you'll be putting all the valves in it that you put the wrong push rods in, because you'll bend the shit out of them, probably bend the push rod, maybe even crack the rocker arm. So you'll be right back where you started and trying to figure out why it don't run right when you put the engine together wrong. Okay, anybody actually have any questions about this, please feel free to leave me a comment, and I'd be more than happy to answer it. Also, another thing I noticed when I took this apart, if you can see down in that catalytic converter, there's sludge in the bottom of it. No, that was not there. That came from disassembly, from the carbon that was basically stuck on the in between the head and the block on that cylinder. When I pulled the head off, yes, it did fall in there. And I'd say really pay attention to that, because you don't really have to take the manifold off to take the head off. And blow it out, vacuum it out, do whatever you got to do to get that out of there, because you don't want to halfway, you really don't want to hurt the catalytic converter. But anyways, folks, hope you like this episode. If you do, likes are nice, shares are nice. Scribes are the best, though. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and any questions, feel free to leave me a comment, and as soon as I possibly can, I will answer your question. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.